going on, Joe? What's going on? One sec. Just getting everything set up. Hope everyone's doing well. Kind of early start today. I kind of wanted to start early. Matt Kors isn't banned. You're trolling. Why are you always coming here trolling? You try to get me to go look at stuff. Because believe me, if anyone was going to get banned, it'd be me over Matt Kors. No, not money. I'm talking about headstock. Harim. Can't hear me. You can't hear me. You're lying. He's really you're lying. You're lying. That's dude, I'd be pissed. I wonder why he got banned. That's a nice garden. You're lying. Wow. Wow. Holy crap. That's insane. I mean, I wonder why. I need to know why so I don't do it. Because apparently I can say whatever I want, but he can't say anything. Oh, I'd be pissed. Do you happen to know a trusted flagger or connection at YouTube? Please you talk to me. Yeah, he's lost like it's like $40,000 a month income. Holy crap. This is obviously extremely disheartening. Wow, I have no idea. This is crazy. I have no idea what he did or why he got banned. That is... I couldn't imagine why. Like, I mean... I don't like do anything with the guy, but I mean... I really don't think he ever did anything bad. I mean, like, if anyone on here should have got banned, like, logistically speaking, it's probably Tyler. You know? It's probably me. I don't think they're coming for it. What are you talking about? No. Oh, yeah, it's happening. I think Bitcoin's gonna be a good play over the weekend. Okay, I need to find a play real quick, guys. We've got to find a play. Okay, so we got to do. This is what we're doing, boys. We need to find a play right now. Go in the morning. Tech is skyrocketing, going through the roof. Okay, we need to find a hot play. I believe today, honestly, I think we're gonna push at minimum 776. Got it. I hate when your phone, like, you hold your face and it doesn't open. Wake up, man. Bring some coffee. I have coffee. I got coffee. Well, obviously violated the terms of service. What do you mean? Obviously. What am I gonna do? Okay, let's look. Let's start looking. I think Baba is dirt cheap, man. Jobless went up. Surprise. I'm surprised that it went down last week. That was crazy. It's not that much. You'd expect more. That makes sense. I mean, going into today, like the plan is Nasdaq's gonna get another push up to this range. I mean, honestly, it should push to all-time highs. I would be astonished if it didn't. I think Bitcoin's gonna be a great play. So plays like Mara and Riot, those are gonna be easy money plays. They're already up, yeah, they're already up right now. But me, no. I need to open another window. What am I doing? You know, Matt, he wouldn't. Hey, Kyle, Matt Kors he got banned from YouTube. They banned his account, dude. I'd be livid. 100K account. Oh my god, I'd be screaming. I'd be booking a plane ticket to YouTube's headquarters, wherever that may be. Dude, imagine that. Imagine you're like 50, 40K grand a month. Job just disappears. Oh, no answers. No reason why. BNGO looks okay. I saw a lot of questions about BNGO, but I don't know. I'm just a little scared of it right now. No one knows why I got banned. He doesn't know. On his Twitter, it's just like, I don't know why I got banned. Dude, I'd be so mad. Oh man. Whew. I don't bad GG. Let's not even talk about it. He loved trolling people. Now the trolls won. Did he really troll anyone? If he trolled anyone, well, he did tell me to delete my YouTube account. So, hey. Let's just say I'll have a little video being dropping today. Neo Barney today, sir. Neo, really quick update, sir. Neo does look really good. So, this was that area we talked about in the video. Okay. Right here. Okay, so we touch a local bottom and pop back up. Pre-market doesn't look, it looks okay. I mean, you're gonna want to see how it moves. EV's in a weird spot because of that Tesla news. I mean, you can't predict when Tesla's gonna say something. Like, you can't predict news. You know what I mean? You can only predict how the chart's gonna move. And then once you get, bearish news on top of that, it's just like, you have to just adjust. I didn't get into it yet. I'm at least waiting until we get above the VWAP. But as of right now, I'm not in it. No. Well, stock I am. There's no reason you cannot get financial advisors in per hours a week. Thank you. Which is why I'm free to watch all day. Hey. I think it's I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the guy, but I mean, I'm not a fan that he got. I think it's kind of jacked up. They don't give you a reason why. I think it's pretty jacked up. All things considered, I think it's pretty messed up. Dude, tech is ripping. Tech is ripping like, I don't want to say. I typed in rip. I meant to type in open. There's an index for wow. Didn't know that. What's crowd at? What's crowd? I wish TradingView was more accurate with their pre-market stuff. They're not. Crowd's right back up. Everything's just flying back up. I think I like open door here. This local bottom, you can definitely see that already. You can see how we're holding this level here. I love that. That looks really good for a put. I would suspect a push to 2150, maybe back to 22. Have to wait and see. Nike does not look that great. Oracle was one of the top ones yesterday. They're probably up higher. They're definitely breaking out of that flag. Barely out of it. Piton's my baby. Piton's one of those ones I just love trading. I got out of it like right before market close. Took my quick profit. It could be up more. It probably will run more. I don't think a lot of these are even started running yet. Like Piton, like look where it's at. Like the fact that it's sitting above the monthly level and then it's gonna be like at 116. If it breaks through, I mean it's gonna have lots of room to run. It sucks because a lot of the charts look the exact same. So I don't like buying pre-breakout if if the whole market looks the same. You know what I mean? I'm less incentivized to get into it, if that makes sense. I heard there's a party in Texas. I'm on my flat now. Hey. They should have deleted that annoying. Oh man, y'all are trolls. Y'all are trolls. What's Snow at? Snow's my baby too. Snow's a little bit. It's chewy. Dude, Chewy's due. I'd been playing Chewy. I held that crap for so long. Yeah. Let's go to the 15-minute. Sec. Let's try and. It's crazy this reopening crap is this stuff doing decent, man. It's wild. I don't know if you're talking about it. Hey, do you know people hate it? Hey, I know you hate SOS, but do you think it'll pop today? It's kind of already popped, and I think these Bitcoin stocks are popping. I don't know. It's hard. I mean, I can't tell you. It's just all solely with Reddit. I wouldn't touch it. I'm not going to touch it. Do your own DD on it. But, oh, GM just had an update. GM cutting production at several North American plants due to chip shortage. Yeah, EV is probably going to get hit. Wow. Wow, that's not good. So you could probably actually open some puts on GM just for safety if you enter any calls in the morning. JD, that's a good little stop head right there. Jamaica. Ooh, Jamaica, the Amazon of Africa. Sorry. Tough. I'm not gonna look at this anyways. IPNFF, not gonna lie, right there, that is juicy. I still have some buys up for like the 47 range I got in. I'm probably gonna buy a little bit more here. Love it. BCTX also, these are my cheap plays if you're interested. They look juicy. BCTX you could be stuck holding for a little bit, but I'm telling you, as Drake would say, you can think but now. Check Apple for your degen YouTube ban. I know, that's crazy. I can't believe they banned him though. It's like, that's honestly like, I wonder what they banned him for. It had to be for giving financial advice. It so ran up, man. DK. I don't know, man. Be careful. Unless you're already in it, then like, awesome. Sundial, I like where it's at. I really like it. This local bottom here, I love it. But I'm not buying options. People say, are you buying options? No. This is one stock that I am not buying options with. Because, I mean, like I said, worst case scenario, you hold it for like, I buy and I hold in for like, 2 weeks. I don't see it holding value underneath 90, like underneath $1. I think it's gonna pop back up. You know what I mean? I think worst case scenario we have this 116 range. That's 16% right there alone. Best case scenario where I'm looking to get out is like 140. That's where I would like to get out. Playing that. How's oil? Oil coming down. Oil, what are you doing? I think Bitcoin's gonna probably it's gonna be a great play over the weekend. I'm just debating how heavy I'm gonna play it. The hedgy hammer. No, that crap is hilarious. Oh, GME doing well. Saying the N-word. Okay. I'm like Matt Dorman. When AMC dies, a lot of these YouTubers do as well. What are you talking about, ULI? I think ULI is a troll. I think he's a troll. He's one of the bad ones, though. Agent Broadband, yeah, I think that's like a cryptocurrency exchange backed by gold, right? Yeah. I mean, but like, honestly, who's the real joke if you're sitting there watching that dude's channel all day long? I'm just saying. It's like, come on. Think of it. I love each on the phone. Well, market isn't open yet, so unless you're doing pre-market. I don't ever even do pre-market on there. It does have a strong support right there, right? That's the strong support. This is a penny, so be careful. I do like it, though. It does look good. I think crypto's about to start doing well. Better than Kyle. Careful, yo. The hedges are coming after YouTubers' first trade stated laying low. No, map ban. That'd be funny if I had to get banned, though. That'd be funny. Did I walk in with you saying you're buying Sundial? No, you didn't walk in with me saying that. I like it at this range. This is where that buy zone was from the beginning of the week video. It took a long time for us to get down here, but we finally got here. And I wouldn't touch options. I would only get stocks for myself. TLSS. I don't know what that is. It's hard for me to talk about a stock if I don't know what they are. You know what I mean? Potentially looks good, but like, I mean, they're holding that bottom right here. I mean, it potentially looks good, but like, I don't know what they do, you know? So it's hard to like really give it. I'm kind of being real patient with Root because I know when I'm buying that stupid thing, I'm going to buy a lot. Also I think the short interest can get a little bit higher. I think it will get higher. Activision looks really good. No way it's not popping. Somewhat. Yeah, dude, this is gonna rip. Look at the Nasdaq just like loading. Trade up. Yeah, Matt did get banned apparently from YouTube. Time I want to reach out to YouTube and ask if they can ban. It's a possibility. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about actually doing it on another channel, not for that reason, but so we can do as many lives as we want, and it won't notify people a whole bunch. So we'll see. It'll probably hurt the growth. I don't know what it'll do. I don't really care though. He was posting pics of baby ducks. I heard it's pretty hard to get your account unbanned too. I heard it's very difficult. If I was him, I'd probably... Can you make a new YouTube account, though? I wonder what the policy is on that. I would assume there's some type of policy on that. Who knows? He should be able to, though. I call everyone a troll and they don't like what they say? What do you mean? He probably can, but he had like 100,000 followers. Yeah, I know. I mean, he gets a lot of viewers in his live, so you could probably like just start recreating it really quick. I mean, it wouldn't be 100K overnight. I mean, like the AMC definitely helped him. Like, you know what I mean? Like the initial people on AMC, like if you look at active subs now compared to like earlier, like it's a big difference. I'm not saying that like his content is only like, I mean, well, a lot of it is, most of his content right now is only AMC, but his subscriber base, I don't know. I have no idea why he got banned. That sucks. That sucks, though. Matt will be on Twitch. The Horseman. I need to send him email. So I heard you're you're one horseman short. Oh man, that's funny. I couldn't get out of Piton because I was late to day trades. Didn't realize this. Should I get out ASAP or chill? I like Piton this morning. I'd probably chill. I know people don't have cash accounts. Not having a cash account would scare the crap out of me. Hey, CTRM. CTRM is in a tough spot. I bought a little bit at 52. I think 52, 53, like right here, because they had an offering at. They have an offering, and the price of the offering is at 65 cents. I'll probably make a video on them. I just like haven't really like had the time to do one on them. But yeah, I think it's just underpriced. But I'm fine. I mean, I've only put a few hundred into it, so it's like worst case scenario, I lose $300-400, like whatever, you know. Murph hurts. Murph does hurt. Murph hurts. If they ever ban you, I will torment them. Yeah, that's good. Dylan Freed. Here, once I need to find. I want to find something that looks really good. I think I mean, what's MX at? I'm very surprised MX hasn't been moving at all. Yeah, it's just stagnating. Chips should be going through the roof. I really like Mara though. Mara and Riot. I'm a big fan going into the weekend. We're just at a massive resistance, so we need to see what happens. But if it breaks above here, I mean, honestly, going into the weekend, like we can, who knows how high we can run. I think crypto has a massive weekend. With the Nasdaq pushing all-time highs, I think crypto has a massive weekend. You heard it here first. Mara, Riot going into the weekend are going to be some of the juiciest plays. I'll be loading up Peloton 1756. If you're in that thing, I would consider licking your chops. Looks juicy. Looks really good. Peloton, all tech looks beautiful. Getting a little bit of a dip. Okay, so this is where I wanted. This is where we will make our money. I think we'll get it. If we get it, this is good. If we get any sort of dip this morning, this is really good. Look at Riot. Oh my God, look at Riot. Holy crap. I want Riot. That's dirt cheap. Compared to Mara, it's dirt cheap. Today's Thursday, so I just don't know how we're gonna have a slower day. I usually wait until Fridays. Options or Mara, right? I get options for me personally, but do whatever you want. Alright, man, I love Riot and Mara. I just don't know what I want. They're gonna be expensive though, I'll tell you that. They're gonna be very expensive. Okay, E-Trade is going slow. A little bit of a rejection right there. Yeah, this could be good. If we get a little bit of a rejection to start the day, it could be good. Same thing kind of happened yesterday. Adobe hitting that 500 marker. It's AMC. Look at Amazon. Holy crap. Shit. I need to keep this up here. Yeah, I mean, I think this is gonna run. Like, I think we'll hit like 58 today. Maybe have a down day tomorrow. That's the only question. Is like, do we have a down day going into tomorrow? But I just don't see it happening. I mean, I'm thinking about just going in heavy here on Riot and Mara. Or Mara. I don't know which one I want to play. I think Mara looks better. I think Mara could easily get back to $57. Oh, some of my money didn't settle. I'm like, that's frustrating. It's tough. Let's try it out. I think Mara's gonna be the play for me. I mean, if I'm buying it, I'm planning on holding till Monday. Like, I have no worries at all. Like, at all. Post I got. I bought some. Yeah, I think crypto's gonna soar. I'm definitely playing this market weird though. I'm not gonna lie. Compared to like how I usually play this type of market. I mean, I'd usually be playing tech, but I guess crypto's kind of a tech. I would probably wait though. I just think like you're buying this pump right here. You probably get better entries, but like my goal is to just hold Mara going into the weekend. I don't even want to think about it, to be honest. And you're getting a little bit. I mean, maybe you come back down to 48.95. That's like, you know, the highlight. Maybe that happens. I don't know. Do we just blow right past it? It's hard to say. But I'll put it in the chat. And mine are pretty far out of the money. The only thing is I think it could definitely come down. You might get a little bit of a retrace. You could wait though. I think you could potentially get away with waiting and maybe getting out 48.83, that range there. I'm not positive. You know what I mean? Like it depends how. I mean, crypto was pretty cheap. I thought yesterday would have been a good time as well. I just didn't pull the trigger yesterday. I think Kyle says best scared money don't make money or something like that, right? Who's texting me? Looks thick. But she looks thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, I'll tell you that. And there's a lot of open interest too. Holy crap. It's pretty big. There's a lot of open interest. It's good. I like it. Whatever. Q's looks juicy too. Let's go back to the channel. All right, any questions? Any questions? Just picked up 100 shares of the BCTX. What do you think? What do you need, Tyler? You said GLSI or something though, right? That's the one you were talking about. And I didn't get to look too much. I'm not gonna lie. Last night I was looking at stuff and then I saw the trade video and then I was like, oh dude, I watched the Belfort video. Not gonna lie, that had like all my attention last night. I'll look for other plays, but I'm personally not gonna take anything right now. That Mara play I entered pretty. I'll probably buy more, to be honest. I think that was Jim. Oh, Beyond. Oh my god. I think Beyond's a play. If you don't know about Beyond, I might make a YouTube video on him just so people can kind of get some better understanding of why I think Beyond's such a good play right now. So Beyond's expanding into Asia right now, right? They're just expanding like crazy. Oh, in China specifically, the new facility in China, and then they have deals with Pepsi and McDonald's. That's another major deal. Dude, I'm telling you. I mean, now it's gonna take capital to do this, but this is very cheap. Like dirt cheap. Beyond is dirt cheap at 133. If you really start looking at their business model, how much they're killing it. They're like the leader in that space too. So I would definitely look at that. Yeah, I think me and my friend are talking about now. It's free money. It's so cheap. It's dirt cheap. Like it might be one of the easiest plays ever. I mean, look how much it's trended down since in January, from 205. I mean, this is insane. I mean, this is ridiculous. Now I'm gonna buy some longer dated ones for sure, but I mean, just in the near term, I don't see them moving like right now. But like in reality, I could see them easily moving back to 150 quick, in a hurry. Where's Mara? I'm waiting for a dip on Mara. It's not really dipping. If it can come down to like 48.90, I'll add more. I'd probably double down. We'll see. Questions. What's your stop loss on CTR and boss? It's in the long term. I'm just holding it. I have a few hundred on it. When I'm looking at pennies, unless I really like the company, like High Tide, that's a big account. NMGRD, that's a big account. Well, it's not a penny no more. DNN's a relative position, kind of big, not really. I'm trying to think what other penny that I have a lot in. I have a lot. I had a lot in INUV. I cut a little bit, but I cut a little bit when we had our last move. I think like to 115. I cut a little bit just to hedge it out. I think I'm adding a little bit more as we go down. But I think they're a good company as well. Like there's talks about them getting acquired. Like, dude, solid company. But when it goes to pennies, I'm not like sticking thousands of dollars into them. I'm not looking to, double my net worth from pennies. That's not the goal there. It's almost like a longer version of trading options in my opinion with some of these pennies. Unless I really like the company. Like High Tide, I love the company. They're gonna succeed. Because with pennies you're taking to a large extent a really major risk. Funko. If anyone got into Funko, congrats. This was the safest NFT pick that there is. It's killing it. Lemonade's doing well. NIO's getting a bounce back. This is good. This is really good. This is a strong day. This is what you wanted. Open getting shot down. This is what you wanted on NIO though. I'm probably not gonna make a NIO update today though, just because I've been making so many. My DCCIV. Blink is popping. I think Blink had a deal announcement as well. I'm not touching Blink. It's sitting in this range. It can get denied here or here. Why is oil taking a dump on my chest? Dude, you're telling me. DXY is getting crushed. Oil will pop. The question is just when now. Because DXY is getting... Oh my god. Yeah. Holy crap. What's that? Oh, look at Beyond taking off. That's funny. Moved $1 in like 5 minutes of talking about it. Good times. Sec. Man, I want more. Wait. Worst case scenario, I buy tomorrow. I keep forgetting today's Thursday. Root is moving. It's holding that range so well. It's a great play. What's the bar rate fee on it? Oh, look, AMC's going up 9%. It's maintaining its 9% range. 9.6 went down to 9%. It's not bad. It's hitting those levels again. Like this is the last place. This is where we were last time. Was at that high. The last time was at 9%. We were right here at $18, and we shot up to 24. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying, in relative terms of speaking, that's the last time we were this high. Look at all those short. Look how many people are entering shorts on this. Insane. They are stacking up right now. That's crazy. That is wild how many people are stacking up shorts. People are greedy. This is good. Mars still going up even with the Nasdaq coming down right now and dipping. It's pretty strong. I'm a little bit worried if it comes up to this spot, like clears this and then tanks back down a little bit. But again, I feel fine. Just I feel confident in Bitcoin doing well this weekend. How's it been doing the past few weekends? Yeah, it's still down. Like, yeah, last Saturday and Sunday it did bad. Yeah, I think it's due. I think I'll do well this weekend. I think I'll do well. Think it takes it back to 395 TD. I think NIO looks good. It's doing exactly what you wanted it to do. We came down, had that area, and I pointed out. So if you did the whole retracement of the whole move of NIO, this touch right here was the 0.5, and if you do a retracement, sorry, it's basically a perfect 0.618 touch. Perfect. You're gonna get a bounce. This is good. I mean, that's what you wanted. Someone watched. I think what was it, my NIO video or is it AMC? They go, this man's like a weather. He's like a weatherman. I was like, bro. I was like, if you really think about it, like if you're watching like YouTube for stocks, someone can't tell you for a fact that a stock is moving up and tomorrow. You know what I mean? You can't do that unless you have some sort of inside information. Which I mean, it'd be cool if I did, but I don't. So in reality, when you're watching YouTube, like, we are technically, to a certain extent, weathermen. Whoever is talking about a stock, you know what I mean? Show Nasdaq. It's doing well. It's doing really well. You need to get above 1376. That's the resistance, in my opinion. So when it comes to like these stocks, like, I was like, you actually hit the nail on the head. That's what it is. It is what it is. GM slow production. Yeah, I saw that. Yep. I mentioned that like a little bit pre-market. How much down is it? Yeah, it's down. I'd have been a good little put. Dang. Frustrating. Check this out. I kind of want to get. I might do a little day trade here. Market. I think this is going to come down to the weekly open for sure. I feel pretty confident about that, actually. I think this is gonna come down and touch this green line pretty quick. I'm sitting pretty. I'm not touching the stock market at all. That was funny. Jordan Belfort goes, the economy is gonna crash so hard it's gonna be biblical. I think Trey goes, well, what's your advice? He goes, make as much money as you can right now. Oh, that was funny. There we go. That's a good dip. That's a good dip on Mara. I like it. I like it a lot. When you're playing Mara, you're betting on Bitcoin. So you know. If you don't know. Now you know. 400 on Sunday, 100 call. You're insane. You're insane. 100 calls. What are you talking? Why? Why get? I don't know. I tell people too. I'm like, dude, you don't want to play because the theta's gonna kill you on sundial with these little pennies. Like, you think you'll make all this money on them, but it's really difficult. You have to time them pretty perfect. Root is looking good. I'll probably do a root update this week for sure. I'm planning on doing a root update this weekend. I have another test today, but the goal is to do a root update this weekend. Today, I think people wanted me to cover CCIV. So I might do CCIV. I might do some GM update. I'm surprised NIO's holding up the way it is. Like all things considered, like, NIO's doing well, 38. It's the beginning of the day though, so you can't get too excited. Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin's killing. That's Kyle's baby. Kyle's all in on Bitcoin, if you don't know. Come on, GM, dump. A little bit more. One little bit more, went right. Good, right to like 59. Put it right here. So I can see an accurate number. Okay, well, I'll keep going over questions while we wait. Oh, let me send an alert too. I always forget about alerts. The hell? Do I have another? Oh my god! Look at Adobe from yesterday. I knew that shit was gonna do that. I have an alert set on something. How do you clear your alert? That's frustrating. What was I trading yesterday? Chewy maybe? Chewy? No, I don't know what I was trading now. That is really frustrating that your alerts stay there. Oh, crowd. I think it was crowd. Nope, not crowd. I don't even know my alert. That's so frustrating. Wow. Insane. Click on the alarm clock on the side. Oh, you're a genius. Oh, IP&F. Wow. Wow. Thank you. I would have never guessed that was the stock I had the alert on. Leave it there. Okay. Awesome. They're done. Thank you so much. Set this alarm. Okay. Now, whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about. Scott only trades Doge. I feel so bad for Trey. He posted a video. He seems depressed and defeated. It honestly hurts to use a high energy guy. AMC's dumping today. Is it dumping today? I don't even know. I haven't really looked. Guys, I mean, I'm just saying, like, look. Do you want to know where AMC's going the next day? The day after? The day after? Is the stream still going? What happened? One sec. That's weird. Weird. Okay. That's weird. I don't know. It locked up on my screen for some reason. That was weird. Do you want? I mean, dude, like the hedgy hammer tells us where we go. Okay. People keep asking questions and saying, you know, the chart doesn't matter. Well, spoiler alert, the chart does matter, and it's funny because the hedgy hammer keeps telling us where we're going. I don't care about your mood. I don't care about your emotions. The hedgy hammer keeps telling you where you're going. You're sitting in the trend. It's a good trend. Okay. And honestly, if you sit in this trend, and we sit in this trend for long enough, and then we go into the, you know, end of the month in this trend, you should be very happy. Like, I don't get why you're not happy at that point. You should be ecstatic, actually. You should be extremely happy. Like, there's no reason. Like, you're just trending. Like, it's like I posted so people like don't get all depressed and like, you know, AMC's dumping. But like, it's just like we're doing the same thing now. If AMC held below, like, you know, below this level, I'd be like, hey, and you know, hey, the hedgy hammer. It's a simplified way of saying you're pushed past the median point. I'm sorry, I usually don't talk in terms like this, but when I talk to the AMC crowd, I typically have to. No offense to anyone. Please don't get offended by any of my videos on AMC, by the way. They're not meant to be personal. But yeah, so it is kind of crazy. Like, I hope he gets 1 million views, so at least he can make some of that money back on that video. It was a good video though. Like, honestly, if you weren't there just to listen about AMC, it was a good video. I thought, personally. Oh, this is a good video. Like, if you were genuinely there to like learn something, it was a good video. Ulta. Big resistance. It's a big resistance. I wouldn't touch right there right now. Damn, tech is crazy. Where's PayPal at? PayPal was the one that I wanted for a swing. God. Yeah, I missed so many plays yesterday. Look at Piton. Oh my god. Have the Netflix password. That's true. Pens looks really good too. OSTK. OSTK is so undervalued too. My friend loves OSTK. Loves OSTK. Maybe like one of his favorite stocks ever. What do you think about Brill? Was it good? It was good. If you go into it with an open mind and you actually want to learn something, it's really good. If you go into the mindset of I just want to hear something good about AMC, it's a bad. Because it's not good for AMC. Like, everything Belfort says is real. It's the reality of what it is. And when he was talking about the logic behind the dilution, it makes sense for the company. And people can say that, like, people don't realize the law that goes behind being the CEO of a company. Like, you have a literal, your job is to protect shareholders at all costs. And they can take you to court and they can sit you in front of a jury and judge you if you did or didn't do that. And then you can go to prison for not if they think you didn't do it. Because a short squeeze, in theory, benefits the executives more than it benefits you. Because I guarantee the executives have way more stock than you have. I mean, well, I know retail owns 88% of it, so I know I'm going to get attacked there. But if we're saying who owns, like, they own giant chunks, okay? Like, maybe retail owns like 1% each. I mean, like, or low percent. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say there. But I know I'm going to get butchered to that part. But they have a duty to make the stock live as long as possible. And I think that's where people get confused. And it's like, you know, like, it makes sense. Like, and like wipes out their debt. Like, it's just like, people just don't understand that. I don't know. BBKC. I don't know what that is. I'm probably not going to touch it, though. Just saying. But if you watch it, it's really interesting. And he talks about the financial crash that's going to happen. It looks good. It looks like it's flagging. I wouldn't touch it, though. It's just too ran up for me. So, oh, look, there's GM. Oh, what did I say? What did I say? Oh, man. Tyler strikes again. There we go. Hey, yeah. Tyler's for sure a gay fish. I am a gay fish. What am I, a shill? Is that what you'll say? Someone commented in the Discord, they go, I don't know if Tyler's more excited about the economy crash coming or finding out Belfort's more of a shill than he is. Oh, man, that's funny. You're so stupid, Kyle. You're an idiot. God, you're dumb. It could go lower, to be honest, but I mean, I don't want to play it past there. Fubo, look at that double bottom kind of right there. Man, that looks good. It's just such a bad company. Financially, such a bad company. Let's get any flow. Apple receiving a chunk. Look at all these cruise lines. What the hell? Big dips. If it comes down to the weekly, maybe we buy. That's crazy. Huge dips. NMGRD, sorry, coming back down. It's not a penny just no more anymore, so it's like people aren't as interested. I still love them. Still love them. I'll probably debate exiting though when we hit like this $20 range again, just because they're not a penny anymore. So like it's like I don't know if I see the momentum as much there. But like the listing on the Nasdaq will be huge. That will be like pretty big for the company. I think also going into next week, Overstock's gonna murder. It's gonna murder. It's so under. Look at Mara. Congratulations, you got into Mara, boys. Golf claps in the chat. Golf claps in the chat. Because going into Monday, you heard it here first. I'm telling you, Bitcoin's about to do a 60K run. I'm feeling it in my gut next to the little stones, the little pebbies down low. I'm feeling it down there. I'm telling you, we're about to get that flow into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is juicy. Bitcoin is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, people. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thoughts on SOS? I'm not touching with a 10-foot pole. Is it dumping today? Guys, you're playing Reddit stocks. Bad. I've covered SOS. I've told you I hate the company. I've told you it's fraudulent. I've told you all of it. You know what I mean? Guys, you know what the company is. You're playing with fire. You know? You are playing with fire. I don't know what to tell you there. You know? You are playing a dangerous game. I exited my GM. I just made a little bit, nothing crazy. I probably could have played more, to be honest. I didn't realize the open interest was that great. Wow. How much is Mara up? Nothing crazy. It's up a decent bit, like 20. Actually, it's up pretty good. Almost like over like 15%. That's not bad. GM might dump further. I don't want to hold. I mean, maybe it comes on a monthly level. Maybe. I don't know. Hard to say. But yeah. More questions. How are your Zom calls? Dude, they're killing. I need to X out of them. I've been procrastinating looking at them. Probably take a loss there. The way I play oil though. One sec. Oh, BCTX news is on Saturday, so you guys know if you're in it. Could be dangerous. I mean, I'm just telling you guys, it's a $4 stock right now. $4 stock. Telling you. I put a look at my account. I want to say I put 1,000. I thought I'd double down. I might add more tomorrow. I'm debating. I bought 227 shares. It's like right under 1,000, I believe. Right under $1,000. Someone donated to he needs monies for escape. Oh my god, you're so stupid. One sec, my Zom. His gay fit. Yeah, you're an idiot, Kyle. Yo, wonder why I don't want Kyle on this stream with me. I have to listen to that stupidity all morning. How's Root? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I got mesothelioma. Whew. Root. Dude, it's looking juicy. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, like, I haven't made the stock play yet. I'm being pretty conservative, but I feel comfortable that this is going to be a $20 stock in the matter of 2 months, maybe. Okay? Personally. You didn't hear from anyone else. Tyler Wilson's the one I've been telling you about this. I'm telling you, Root's going to explode. It's actually breaking out of that flag. I might buy tomorrow. I don't know. I need to, gosh, it's like, I don't want to, I'm debating putting in the long-term portfolio or not. That's the thing I'm playing right now. I don't know how I'm going to play it. Oh, look, GM, hit the target. Hey, thank you. Down goes GM. Hey. Any tech that isn't too late to get into for calls. Man, right now, I think we end the week maybe flat. I wouldn't say that we pump through the weekend. Who knows how we pump through the weekend? I couldn't give you that answer right now. That's why I'm playing Mara. I think Mara, no matter what, does good through the weekend. My personal opinion. I think Mara is going to be the play over the weekend. That's why I'm playing it. I think it'll gap. If it could gap close today, I'd be tempted to close it today. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think Bitcoin's going to make a run towards 5960K this weekend. Hey, you heard it here first. Just saying. But, hey. NIO pushing. NIO's doing well. So, I'll go over that in a sec. 1 sec. Man, those Mara entries were great. And some people probably got better entries than me, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, I only entered so that's another thing too. So whenever you see me, like if you're in the Discord and you see me enter a call, and let's say the the premium on it is like under $1, right? I mean, I'm still paying like $60 per contract, but I'm never entering. I need to make a list of rules so people understand stuff, because you're gonna get screwed. Because I understand people, like, they come in like, oh, I understand options, but they really don't understand options, so they don't understand what open interest and how to look for certain things like that. So if a premium's under typically under $1, the open interest isn't going to be crazy, okay? Unless there's a lot of volume onto that stock. So when I'm trading like ZOM, there's not tons of open interest and far out of the money calls that are also dated. You know what I mean? So you have to be looking at those things. So when I'm entering something underneath $1 premium, again, I'm usually only grabbing 5 or 6 of them. So it's a smaller type position, but that's the theory there. And as well as it's far out of the money, if it starts hitting my target, I'm going to double, triple that really quick. But I understand people don't understand that, and I need to, write out a list. And then so people understand, I guess, the more logic behind it, but I don't really. People probably still won't read it. That's the frustrating part. You'll make stuff like that, but people just won't read it. So it's like, I mean, what do I do? Already entered Mara. Already got into it. I got in calls. My calls are at 57 though. And so, too, if you're in the Discord, I also put the texting number out. Oh, man, I didn't send that text alert out. Wow, I forgot. Okay, I get it back in the swing of that. So I have the texting number out. So I'll send alerts and everything like that from text as well. So it'll go straight to your phone. And then you can also ask questions specifically, if you want to ask with your phone, it might be easier. I think it's easier for me personally to get a quicker response through Discord for me personally. You can do the texting, but yeah. And then I'll also send alerts the night before about the Nasdaq, how we're looking, some charts and stuff like that on your phone. I mean, that might be, hard for you to look at. I don't know. But anyways, it'll just give you updates going into the next day, what I'm expecting, stuff like that. Just a better way for me to just communicate with everyone. Talk coin zaddy. Dude, look at it. Look at I'm telling you, Bitcoin's gonna have a good weekend. It's a good weekend. Look at it. It's flagging. Dude, I'm telling you. If this pops above 61K, I mean, honestly, you could potentially triple your money if you got into Mara on time. I'm not gonna lie. I'll post the gain. I wish I would have put more into it. I think I only put 1,000 into it. How much is in Mara? No, I didn't. I put 840 into it. Yeah. And right now it's worth Right now it's worth 960. So it's up a good bit. Like I mean it's up 20% almost. But hey, I'm not selling. I'm not selling. We're not selling, boys. Kyle's only gonna play Bitcoin on the channel. That'd actually be funny if Kyle only traded Bitcoin on the channel. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting if he only traded. Starbucks dumping. I can never short Starbucks, baby. Let's go, Mara. Let's go. I'll go over any stocks you guys want me to look at right now. I'm probably not grabbing anything else today. Mara's my baby right now. I'm letting her fly. I'm letting Mara fly. Hold Beyond over the weekend. I think Beyond's a great. I don't know how long you got out, like how long your calls are. I would have got a longer dated calls personally. I don't know what you played here, okay? But I love Beyond over the next month. Over the next we have 22 days left in the month. I honestly, honest to God, think that there's a possibility this hits 149 to 150 in a hurry. You have to look at what's going on with Beyond. Okay, let's look at what's going on with the company. One, they just opened their first factory in China. That's insane. People don't understand how big the market and economy is in China. Now, granted, they eat all types of animals in China. It's not racist. It's just facts. Go look up wet market. I don't think I can even show it on my channel. I'll probably get banned like Matt Kors. Two, they have huge deals with Pepsi and McDonald's. That's massive. And they're basically in every fast food place now. That's another thing. They have so many new deals coming out. They're expanding like crazy. I'm telling you, they're like a leader in the space. They are a leader in the space. Right here at this level, this is a major support now. I don't see them breaking below it. Could they break below it? 110% they could. In theory, anything is possible. Follow your dreams, whatever. Like, it could happen. Okay? But personally, I'm buying longer. I'd probably get like beginning of May calls personally if I'm looking at this right now. I think it's beautiful. Like, dude, they're so much good news. Like, it's astonishing. Possible double bottom here as well. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get a retest of this area in my opinion. At least a 143 retest. I mean, look at this spot right here. You can just see all this resistance. Right? So at least, at minimum, that happens. We'll see. What's going on, West Virginia crypto miner? Bitcoin equal best or you're so annoying. Martin, you point for a swing trade over the weekend? I don't know. I can't tell you. I already got in. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's already like going up. I don't like buying stuff while it's flying up. You had an opportunity to get it right here when it came back down again. $7 free falling. Is it really? Dipped right through. Let's see. So it did this last time, and I mentioned this. See how it did this right here? You want to hold that range. It did this last time. It free fell and came right back up. If it dips, if it doesn't come back, this is bad. Now, I understand a lot of people on Reddit are hyping it up and stuff. So, you know, keep in mind. But, like, I did mention that in the video. When we came down, I was like, we could see a massive wick out of the support, and we can come right back up. You want to see us get back into the support before the end of the day. If we don't get back into the support before the end of the day, it's really bad, and I would not touch it. I'd get out of it for any, baby. Is it actually? Did he post? No, he didn't. He did not post a picture of baby duck porn. No, he did not. Yes, I'll try to do it, Drew. I will try to do it. I don't have my son this weekend, so I should have no excuse if I don't do it. Dude, I'm going to just take the fat L. I should have got longer dated. I honestly felt like I had plenty of time on these zombs. They know I'm a tool playing. Better pot pack. You should not just listen to what I said. Pin calls. I think the gambling stocks do look really good. If you look at Pin, so Pin is looking different than DraftKings, and I think someone pointed out another one. And usually I'm a player of Pin. If I'm looking here, and what I was looking at when I was thinking about getting into it, because I never signaled getting into it or not, was you were getting that touch here, right? This was pretty bad. This was like an inverted George W. Trey would be crying laughter right now. But now we're getting a flag. It's getting a push down. You're looking for that. That's where you want to see a hold right there, 96.22, 96.92. CTRM is down too. Pennies aren't doing well. You know what I mean? Money's flowing back into big tech. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's how, you know. The economy was just going through, like, you know, dude, look at Mara. God, it feels good. Finally. God, about time. It's been a long road to get this dub. Oh my God. My baby mama. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Sorry. Look at Mara. Oh my. Bad. Okay, the bad part what I'm looking at. Now, Nasdaq could have a slow day tomorrow. Now we're already up pretty nice. Bitcoin looks beautiful. Bitcoin looks gorgeous. Like, this looks, I mean, we still have plenty of room to go up. Absolutely. So much room to go up. Okay. Mar just closed the gap, though. That's what I'm looking at here. Only thing I'm looking at. It is closing that gap. How much am I up here? What would Jordan Belfort say? A modest chunk or something like that, right? Gosh, yeah, I'm up nice here. I look good. The 800 is like almost 1200 now. Wow, that's thick. Beautiful. Let's see. If we can get another push, it'll keep going. That is a resist. This is an obvious resistance, so. But look at Bitcoin. Dude, Bitcoin don't care. Bitcoin has no cares in the world. I'm telling you, Bitcoin's strong. Bitcoin is strong. Strong. What am I looking at? I just want to look up. So, this is kind of the jacked up part about the Jordan Belfort thing. And I could have expected it. But if I was Trey, I would be kind of mad. If I had to choose make money or leave a legacy, I mean, this is probably what he would choose. Where's it at? Right here on April 5th. So this was on, is that Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. A modest chunk. That's so jacked up. I mean, you're insinuating that you believe in AMC right now. You know what I mean? And just from like what I saw from him in the video, it didn't seem like he like really like thought too highly of AMC at all, which I agree. I think it's extremely risky, and I think the true value is so trash. But I think he definitely relayed himself to Trey, in my opinion, from his like social media and stuff, that he was like a really big believer in AMC. You know what I mean? So it's just like, dude, that's tough. Time to be on the weekend notes during trading days. It's ridiculous. That part's jacked up, but it's like you got to know who you're working with. You know what I mean? Like you got to know who like people's history and like who. I mean, like I don't think you should judge people or like but it's who you're working with. Tell you think Cheddar Flow is worth it? I just started a free sub. I like it. Do you think it's usually really worth it? It's nice. I'm gonna try Flow Algo this month though. So I unsubbed and I'm gonna try Flow Algo just to compare the two and give everyone my honest opinion. You don't need it though. You don't need it. And also, if you're in the Discord, I'm about to get the Tradealytics or something it's called. So the old Discord Profits had it, but they were charging like $100 a month for everyone to join, right? That's a big reason. What's it called? Anyone know what it's called? The trading bot? Because it does similar things too. If you know what it is, type in the Discord. Anyways, so that was a huge reason I left. People are like, why'd you leave? I'm like, I don't want to charge you guys $100. What do you mean? Like, the hell? And I'm thinking about once I hit 300 subscribers, I'll just lower all the prices down to $9. I don't know. AMC's a punching bag? No, it's not. You just gotta watch the videos. Every day I post. I'm not gonna post one a day on AMC, but the AMC video, I might actually post one because I have my son, so AMC's a pretty easy video. I just gotta look at that. I just gotta read the chart. That's all I gotta do. So that's an easy video to do. But I'm kind of telling you where we're going here. You know what I mean? I'm kind of telling you where we're going. So, but anyways. But so if the trade analytics is gonna have like, it'll have some algo plays. So if you like, you can test those out if you want to test them out. There's a whole bunch of stuff like when there's unusual buying activity, insider selling. So it's some cool stuff going on. So. I heard TSM. Team Solo Mid? I know it's a semi-character company. I have them on my chart. Oversold? What do you mean? Overbought? You mean they're sitting underneath resistance? I would wait. Probably gonna get rejected a little bit. Maybe they'll come up. Starbucks bounce. F me. Guys, I'm sorry if I didn't like give you. I didn't even look at. I'm sorry, man. I didn't look at Starbucks free. I feel bad. MX is gonna kill. I think MX is gonna shred. Oh man. No, this guy, dude. This guy needs to retire. I'm his biggest hater, to be honest. That guy. Biggest hater. But yeah. So I think that was pretty jacked up though. This crap right here, a modest chunk. Like he definitely insinuates that he is really into you know, whatever. That's pretty jacked up. Alex Jones. If I get on anyone's podcast, it's Alex Jones. Dear God, get me on Alex Jones' podcast. Be sweet. I wear a tinfoil cap, swear. BC Tech's dropping hard. Dude, don't care. I'm holding that baby. It's not dropping hard. You don't know a drop down until you see a drop down. I'm telling you, news going on Saturday. This could be a sell-off before we start getting the news. The news hasn't even formed yet. Just relax. Yeah. No news, nothing. You're fine. You're fine. Major supports are here anyways. I'm not super surprised, but he did say a lot of smart stuff. I will say that. NIO looks great. You're getting the exact reaction you wanted from yesterday. You know what I mean? Exact reaction. Yesterday's video I posted on NIO, it wasn't not too much news that I wanted to cover in that video, but I just wanted to update people because obviously I understand, like, when you guys are 21 minutes. What? How's this video 21 minutes long? Like, if a stock's going down or something, I always want to, I want to cover it even if it doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Like, I understand, like, a lot of people that I'm like, if I'm making a video, multiple things that feel really good on the stock, I understand you guys are probably, like, either mentally or, like, actually invested into it. So I want to continue giving my update, not just when a stock goes in a direction I want it to go in. You know what I mean? So yesterday's video, was it a little bit maybe more boring? Yeah. But I still wanted to cover my thoughts on NIO and everything like that. So that's what you got with this one right here. And the news I was covering from it was stemming directly from Tesla getting that down push, which it bounced directly on support, which was huge. I don't know how's Tesla doing today. That's a big part. How's Tesla doing? You need Tesla to hold above 69. 69 is where you want it to hold. 3D printed tampons. I can never tell if you're being serious, James. I really can't tell. But it actually, I was thinking about it laying in bed there, and I was like, that actually sounds like a genius idea. I think the NIO videos. What are you talking about? Apple call? I'm not touching Apple. It's way too high. No way. You like? I'm glad. I don't know. I might not even be able to make that many videos today. AMC getting crushed. But hey, it's getting in the movement you wanted. Other people come to my channel and they're like, none of these YouTubers are stuff. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? All I make is content. I make content all the time. Not even on. Look at. Don't short the corn, boys. Don't short the corn. Don't short it. And there we go. Mara's killing. There we go. Little dip. This is potentially a good buy. We hit that VWAP. It could be really nice. Did you like my BCICD? I sent you an update this morning. I didn't see anything this morning. I'm not gonna lie. I did not read anything. And honestly, I'm probably not going to read anything because after I get off this, I immediately have to do a test. So, yeah. I can't believe Matt Cord got banned. That sucks, bro. I'd be pissed. Look at that touch. Look at that resistance touch we talked about this morning. This is buy time. Buy time, boys. This is when you buy. This is what we wanted. Again, this is beautiful. This is beautiful setups we're getting right now. So, what's happening right now, we're going to get a little bit of a rejection. Fine. You anticipate it. You never anticipate to break. You never anticipate to break the resistance on the first try. You always assume, and if you're going to play anything, that you're going to get the downside pressure from said resistance, right? Same thing with MAR. Bitcoin still looks bullish, hitting that resistance level, filling that gap, coming down a little bit. I think it's going to bounce back, personal opinion. Okay, so what you're looking at here, most tech will probably get shot back down. Chewy getting killed. I kind of want to get some puts on Chewy. Oh, earnings. Oh, that already happened. It's late news. I know that. I knew that too. Frustrating. CrowdStrike. Look at Mar bouncing back hard as hell. I like Jemiah. Got pushed back below the weekly though. Oracle, no. Oracle's popping above. I can't touch it there. Pins. OSTK is so cheap, guys. You don't understand how cheap that is, man. Snow. SunPower. These clean energies are getting killed. Tyler, don't say his name again. He will appear like Beetlejuice and Kyle. Root's going insane? Is it really? You're kidding me. It's doing good, not going insane, but I'm telling you, the stock is good. It's so undervalued. I have to make an update. It's like, imagine if AMC and GameStop actually had a real value of a company and was not kind of obsolete and going down the toilet. And they had billions of dollars on hand, and they weren't going to go out of business for years. And they were just beginning, and they were just starting going with, groundbreaking tech. That's what Root is. And I'm trying to explain to people, and there's like mumble too much. Get out of here. I don't care, Rick. You know what? I mumble, but I make more money than you. Get out of here. I'm just joking. I love you, Rick. I'm a big troll. You troll me, I troll you. I love you. Anyways, so Root is absolutely like they're killing it. There's like 60% short too. It's insane. Look at the short bar rate. Gosh, oh my! I bet it's still going up. It was at 9% this morning. 9.8%. Look how many people are shorting this thing. Look how many shares are getting borrowed. Last time we got this high, I mentioned it again this morning. Guess what? We pushed. This is when we made our $8-10 push. BCTX news. BCTX, I expect they have Saturday's a big day for them. My shirt is bright. GME has potential, but I think Root is better than AMC. In 10 years, Root will be worth $1 billion. AMC won't exist. You're trying to say you think GME has more potential than Root? So Root's probably going to get rejected right here at $13. Probably going to have a little bit of a downturn. That's going to be the time to look for entries. So you know. Yeah, conference on Saturday. Billions. I'm telling you, Root is like, dude, I'm telling you, the more you look into Root, the more you're just like, wow, this is kind of insane. This is kind of, and it's just like good tech. You know what I mean? What does the strawberry bar tell you? Okay, what does it tell you? One, so we know the short bar rate fee. Wait, one sec. This was at 9. I could have sworn it was at 9.8 earlier. Wasn't it at 9.8 and then it dropped down? Whatever. I could have swore. Yeah, right here. Sorry, 9.8%. Yeah, looking at the wrong one. Okay, so what does a short bar rate tell us? This is what it means, and this is what I look for. Okay. So we know the short interest on Root. As of the last check, it was at 41% here. No, I don't want your stupid newsletter. On here, they're about 44%. Okay. I don't know when the last time that was updated. I'm curious the last time it was updated. The last time this was updated was the 15th of March. Yes, correct. So that's going to be higher. So one thing we can look at to, if you want to get like a Q, if that number's increasing, if there's more people going short on it, when this fee increases, it means more people are buying it. There's a higher demand. So the fee is increasing. And the number of these shares that are borrowable, which means you're shorting the borrow. Is that a word? I don't know. right? So more people are borrowing shares, which means the shorts are going up. Now, Root is not. There's the cool thing with Root compared to AMC, GME, they're not gonna devalue their stock. Okay, so what's Root's? What was Root's value? So Root came out and they IPO'd in November, I think, or October, end of October. Okay, $27. Initial investors got in at $27. They're down over 50% right now on their money. They are not going to dilute. There's no chance of dilution on Root. Also, they have $1 billion. Yes, $1 billion. Google it. Look up. I don't care what you do. It's facts. It is what it is. On cash on hand. So they have no worries of going under. Also, they are a reassurance company right now. So all their insurance that they get, they're reassigning 70% of all the premiums to reassurance companies. So they have none of that risk underneath them. So as they bring on new customers and as they expand, they have almost no risk, but they're only making 30% of the profits. So their revenue is going to hurt in the short term, but their growth is going to be substantial and they're going to have no real risk. Okay, so that's a huge part to understand. If you don't understand that, I don't know how to explain it to you. So that was a really simple way to explain it, I think. So that's the part there. And if you want to get a good glimpse of why they're so good, go take a look at Lemonade. Lemonade is kind of in the same field, but their target is a different market. Their target is going to be renter's insurance and home insurance type for millennials. They do a really good job of marketing there. They did something very similar when they came out. In the IPO, they came up, they dumped, they bottomed, and then they skyrocketed. Absolutely ripped. I'm telling you, Root is game-breaking tech. If you really look into their product, what they're doing, I'm telling you, $12, $13, it doesn't matter. Like, people are saying, when do I get in? Like, do whatever you want. I'm just telling you, like, the stock is undervalued, in my opinion. I think it's grossly undervalued. And on top of that, there's almost 60% short interest. So you can look at these numbers at 43%. Andrew left from Citadel, which everyone hates the guy, but they did a report. They're saying that number comes closer to 60%. And then S3 did a report, and their number came out to 88% short interest. These numbers are crazy. I can't vouch for those numbers. So the numbers we have to look at, we know are factual, or 44% right now. That's what we know is factual. I'm telling you that it's the tech there. And that's what they try to explain to their investors. And people are like, well, there's lawsuits. Their investors are idiots. They don't realize what the tech is. They're like, well, they thought, like, everyone gets mad. If you look at companies, when they're on a downtrend, of course there's going to be lawsuits for fraud or something like that. They're not doing anything illegal. The initial investors, the two major funds that invested, they're down 50%. How is there any fraud? They're not suing anyone. Like, come on. I'm telling you, like, if you really look at Root's financials, I'm telling you, it makes sense what they're doing, how their growth. And then you got to look at their states that they're seasoned in. And people don't understand what seasoned states are. I understand it's a confusing terminology as well. So what seasoned states are is the way Root markets is based on their AI. Okay. But their AI is primarily how they get their premiums. Because in the Root insurance, if you don't, I hate explaining this over and over. The Root insurance, Tyler, in 2 weeks. Yeah, probably. I need to make more videos so I can get my hype out there. So the way car insurance is modeled, it's basically like 5%. The typical car insurance is 5% on how you actually drive for your initial quote. Now, Progressive and these other guys, they have things they put in your car and monitor your driving. That's a total hassle. With Root, when you sign up, you download the app, you do a driving test, you place it on your dashboard, you do this test or whatever, you drive around, and they give you a rate based on that along with the other factors. But the rate, from instead of being 5% from your initial quote, it's about 20 to 25%, which is huge. Substantial. So typically your initial rate is going to be very low, but they're going to lock you into a contract, which is very nice. But then they also, for each state, and their tendencies are going to be different. So a driver in Houston is going to be different than a driver in, say, California. It's just different. It's total different in just communities. It's total different driving patterns. You know what I mean? The traffic is totally different. Texas highways are a lot different than California highways. It's just totally different. So it takes time to get the data, because they will get bad quotes on people if they don't have enough data. So what they do is it takes about two months to season out, and they call it a season state. So after they have a low amount of people slowly getting in there, right, then they'll start ramping up the marketing on that said state. So like Texas is one of their season states, and now they're ramping up the marketing. So if you're in Texas, I have a lot of friends like, I'm seeing root ads everywhere. I'm like, exactly, that's what they're doing. It's a slow process, but once they get you seasoned, then they start dumping the money on marketing. And I believe they're supposed to increase marketing spend this quarter alone by 120%. Insane. But people aren't really like grasping that it's a slow, steady growth process. And Lemonade did a very similar thing, except theirs is a renter's insurance, so it happened a little bit quicker. They don't have to know driving tendencies or anything like that. Theirs are just a millennial-based renter's insurance market. But where Root's doing, where they're going to dominate, is not only are they getting into car insurance, but then they're going to try to lump you in with renter's insurance and new homeowners insurance, which is directly targeted at millennials. It's a huge barrier they're breaking, and then they also have the discrimination thing that they're trying to break as well. Because if you look at it, your car insurance is kind of based on your race, gender, and stuff like that as well. So you got to look at it like a new driver. Like say you're 16 years old, a woman and a man, the insurance is going to be different. Here's the problem with Root, though. Do you think someone who has money and assets and doesn't care about monthly payment? So you're basically saying you think that there's more upper class people than middle class and lower class people. Is that what you're saying? Because if you're saying that, then you're... I'm not being mean, but I think you're wrong. If you're looking at the scales of millennials will be the market in the next... What is it? Like, I think a year and something in college was like 3 years. So like in the next two and a half years, millennials will make up majority of the market. It will no longer be Generation X. And it's not just about a cheaper rate. And their coverage is still good. Their coverage is still really good. But what I'm saying is where they're getting you is they're locking you in. So let's say you have an accident, they're going to bump your rate back up, but you're still locked into their contract with that premium. With your premium will increase. The market share is limited, but even if they tap into 3% of the market, they've already done the math. The company, like, they'll be like a $60 stock if they maintain a market share of 3%. The insurance market's huge globally. I mean, just in America. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sell. I mean, I want to be wrong. Like, honestly, like, if I'm wrong about something, please, like, again, like, you guys know, like, I'm all for prove me wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all for it. So I never want to seem like I'm unapproachable to where you can't say, I think you're wrong, Tyler. You know what I mean? But yeah. You should remind my... Yeah, I was sitting in the sauna at the gym, and someone was like, I was trying to talk to him about it. Well, yeah, I was talking. Someone heard me talk about it before, then they were like, yeah, we're talking about root or something. And then I was trying to explain to someone like, well, this already exists. I'm like, oh, no, it doesn't really exist. No, it exists in like a side product. That's a whole other process. If you can just use your phone, it's like, I don't think so. I'm like, okay, whatever. Dude, this guy, holy crap, he's like the most trash rapper in the world. So, I'm about to top off, guys. I'm about to have to do this test. Knock it out. Correct, Tyler, correct. And let's say in theory, Root ever wants to sell that proprietary side of their business, they could. Or license it out. Game changing. That would be game changing. We'll see. We'll see. See. I do think bigger companies have an advantage. I do think bigger companies have an advantage. I totally agree. I will side with you there. Someone said BCTX good entry point. I think so. Like, this is wrong. Ugh. I mean, the major support's down here. I don't know if we're gonna come down that low though. News on Saturday. I don't know. What is the next support for GME? Oof. 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 Ooh. I mean, right here. 71. It's not looking so hot. People were mad that Trey posted that video. Bro, that was funny. I was like, bro, if I made 10 grand for a video, you better bet your ass I'm posting my video. There's no way I'm not posting my video. Ty, what do you think about what happened when CPI report comes out? CPI, let's see. CPI should go up. I believe it's been trending up. I believe. I was only trying to say, no, hey, James, and I'm not getting defensive or mad. I swear I'm not. I was only trying to say that I think GME will be worth more in 10 years than Root, and it's still new in 10 more. Maybe. It's possible. Stock value-wise, I don't know. That's a hard thing to say. I think that there's a lot of things that people are talking about with GameStop that I don't think people really understand, and a lot of people that I think if you play games and stuff, like, you know, I've definitely cooled down on playing games for the past few months, but you understand that GameStop is kind of being highly disrupted right now. You know what I mean? You understand that. It is what it is. Like, you just understand. Now, whatever they decide, it's Belfort, not Belford, but yeah, so it's hard to say, like, that market and what's going to happen there. I think GME's going to go. I think it's going to go. Man, I don't know what fair value of GME is. I think it's under $40 though. I think it's like 40 or under. AMC, you guys don't want to hear it, but this thing's going down. The fair value of AMC is probably like $5-6, maybe less. I honestly don't know. But like, it was on a downtrend long before. People are like, well, it's worth more now. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, so. But honestly, this squeeze type of action that's going on and the retail's getting into it, that was the best thing that could have happened for both those companies to keep them alive. NIO looks good. GME to 40, AMC going to 3. I think the gaming industry is a more profitable. Is it? That's a good question. Is the gaming industry a more profitable industry than the movie industry? Like Activision. Like, let's say Activision's a great. Like, Activision's like your dream of like what GameStop. If you wanted GameStop to become something, you'd want it to become like an Activision, right? But it can't. Like, it won't. Like, they just won't ever become that like level unless they acquired a company, and I don't think they have the money to do that anymore. So like, Activision's like, this is a pure gaming company, and look how much they're worth. Look at the steady uptrend on this company too. You know what I mean? COVID hit, but like they've been on a steady uptrend for years, getting more and more and more. So yeah, I would say it is. Yeah, I was kind of hesitant because I was like, but like, if you think of like not just like the movie theaters and like the actual movies and like the selling movies and I don't know how you would categorize that, so it's a hard thing to say. I don't know. Or what I'm asking is, when the inflation rate shows a higher number from the CPI, do you think the market is going to react by pulling back at all? I think if you watch what Jordan said, I was really happy with that video. Because people like think that like I'm a really like cocky, arrogant douchebag, which I think I definitely give off that vibe. I would think it's fair to say I give off the cocky douchebag vibe 100%. But I practice and I really make sure an effort that I don't come across as arrogant or come across as like I'm right, you're wrong. That's never my goal. My goal is not to like, I don't want to see you guys lose money. I honestly don't like that. The happiest times are when non-subs message me and like, hey, I watched one of your videos and this happened. I'm happy that I made X amount of money. And I'm like, I don't share that. The only one I ever shared was the one that made like 80,000 off of AMC from the initial $6 run. Only one I ever shared. But like, that was because he donated like $500 in the chat. But what I'm saying is that like I'm never to that point where I like gloat or anything like that. I really actively try not to, even though like to help people out or something, or like when I get hate mail or stuff like that. Like I actually do enjoy the hate stuff. It's actually kind of funny. I'm pretty psychotic in that way. I do enjoy like some good trash talk. But yeah. So I just hope I never come across it. I don't know really where I was going with that. What do you think what the bottom is for AMC? Hard to say. You want to see it hold short term. You want to see it hold 940. You want to see it hold by that range. Top 3 online streaming platforms are huge. Yeah. So is AMC done? I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's done. You have to wait. Guys, watch the AMC video. I post them every day, and people like they're pretty detailed. I talk very simple on them. I'm not hard to understand. I draw pictures now, so I almost don't even know how people even have questions. I honestly have no idea how people come to the stream and have questions about like AMC being done or not. It's like you're trying to trap me. I walked in on the wrong convo. NIO prediction: are people bored of EV? No, there's a global chip shortage, and all these companies are like announcing that they're slowing down production. I like Mara. I like Mara a lot. Bitcoin will get a push like 80, 58, 20. The question is, can we push that 59 range? Sounds like you're Karachi. I don't know what Karachi is. Sounds cool. You're trading for dollars is my favorite weekly segment. If you don't think Netflix could buy all gaming sites, think again. I don't think Netflix wants to. But I think Netflix is different. It's not really the movie industry. It's different. It's the streaming. It's different. It's not AMC. Total different business model. What do we watch? We do watch the videos, but you get different impressions on live vids. I really don't think that I do. I try to explain my logic behind what I'm saying in a more detailed manner. But people say I flip-flop. I don't understand how I flip-flop. I mean, I drew a picture so you could understand why I flip and say where we're going. So when we get above the median range, high possibility because we broke through resistance, we're going to push up to the resistance. And we come back down, we break through, the hedgy hammer pushes us back down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really try to make it simple. I don't know how people don't understand. I mean, I guess I get it if you've never traded before and you come into trading and you're like, this guy, man, it doesn't make any sense. But it's like, if you look at like what I'm saying, like, I don't know how it doesn't make sense, but. And then people have, like, you come to these people's streams and they have like 30 different indicators. Like, oh, this guy doesn't have indicators. Where's his MACD? Laura, honey, this man doesn't have MACD. This man doesn't have MACD. I know we got all these like crazy Southerners in here too. I'm from Texas, so I can say that. So it's like man, he doesn't even have his MACD. Where's his Bollinger Bands? Oh my God, what a noob. He went to college for no reason. They didn't even teach him about Bollinger Bands. That's what people say. I understand people need a shirt. Like, people want daily updates, and that's why I make them. I'm not being rude. I don't mean to be rude. I come across that way. I'm sorry, but yeah. So that's it. This man don't even draw triangles. He didn't even learn Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean. NIO back up 50, 40, 50 end of day. 40 to 50 end of day. You're insane. That'd be wild. I'm about to hop off. It's already 10 o'clock, guys. These have been some good streams though in the morning. Yeah, root. I never bought though. I haven't bought yet. I haven't bought yet. I'm kind of mad I haven't bought yet. That right there was the, oh man, I can't bid and buy right there. I'll have an update though. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, Mars killing. Mar is killing. I think it's gonna go higher. We got to be like 52 earlier. What's Bitcoin at? 50 looks fine. Bitcoin's gonna run up to 58.1. Nasdaq's slowing down a little bit. It's fine. All right, guys. I need to hop off. I gotta do this test. The goal is just to make like a 65 without the curve. I'm honestly at the end of the phase where I'm just trying to graduate now. And University of Houston right now, they're doing this thing during COVID. It's crazy. So if you make below an A and you make above like a D plus on your final grade, they will give you an S on your GPA. And what the S means is it just stands for satisfactory. So you get the completed grade, but it won't affect your GPA positively or negatively. So like before COVID, I think I had like a 3.6, right? So now I'm just like, dude, I can just make D pluses. The whole thing. It's crazy. It is crazy. Insane. I cannot believe it. I can't believe they allowed that crap. I have a what is it? Finance something? I don't know what it is. Finance. It's one of my capstones. They're actually not that hard. Like I thought I was gonna have to do more reports. It's just test, which I'd rather do. Yeah, basically pass or fail. Yep. I haven't got an S. I can't believe it. It's literally been the easiest college experience maybe in the history of college experiences. Like the schoolwork is like pretty like people like kind of freak out. People like I have people like in this thing like let me read some of their comments. They like panic over this stuff. But people get in this mindset like I'm in the mindset that college is good. I don't think it's bad. But what do you say? People are like freaking out. Like they're like studying their butts off. And I understand studying, like I get it, but like they're like stressing. I'm like, dude, like you get an S. Like, I mean, it's crazy. I can't believe you have to pay the same either. Do I need to take me? All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. Have a good one. If you have any questions, Discord link down below. I'll post the free one later, probably. Anyways, have a good one. Namaste.